Hey, Kyle Wilson here. Welcome to the video. And in this one, we'll be talking about nodes and we'll be talking about the next possible Gala of the Avalanche ecosystem. And we'll be also talking about a couple other different nodes as well. But let's just go ahead and dive right in. All right, so let's just get right into it. I'm here on my channel and I actually used to do a lot of crypto content in the past, and it's been some of my old performing best videos of all time. As you can see here, I actually did one of the first videos on Cardano back in the day and many other projects that have done really well in the future here in the present, right? And so if you're not already subbed, hit that sub and bell so you don't miss any more videos like this. And if you want to further support, consider joining that YouTube membership as well. But yeah, so I wanted to kind of get back to the roots today and get back into the details of some crypto and node projects here in Thor. So Thor is an interesting one I've been taking a look at. And actually my buddy Chris was actually looking at this project as well, ironically there. And this one's built on the Avalanche ecosystem. So I wanted to talk about Avalanche real quick as well. Avalanche has done really well, and they're actually sitting top 10 on CoinGecko. And basically it's a blockchain similar to Ethereum that is highly efficient, and their fees are very, very cheap, and their gas fees are basically pennies. And that is a great user experience coming from the Ethereum blockchain when it comes to the high gas fees. So I think Avalanche is going to do really well, and I think it's going to attract a lot of developers. And they have actually had a lot of grants and millions of dollars of grants in the Avalanche ecosystem for developers to come and develop on. So I think this one makes for an interesting blockchain, and I really do like this as I've played with their blockchain a little bit. So with that being said, I really like Avalanche, and looking into Thor, what they do is they have nodes, and you can basically create nodes. And the Thor ecosystem is a node as a software platform. So what Thor does is when you buy a node, they take all these nodes and they help run different blockchains, right? It could be Avalanche, it could be, Phantom. I believe Phantom's one of the protocols that they help run. It could be any, protocol. It just depends. Nodes can be used for many different reasons. They help run things on the back end, send information, help secure things. There's many different things and tasks a node can actually do. We won't get into that, but that's the idea. So I come from the software as a service background where I used to sell software, and so this is kind of a good fit for me. Now last year I actually was looking into a really good project called Gala, who also, they've done a really good job in the game sector and dropped a bunch of games, and the nodes help run their games and things like that. And they initially had these nodes for sale for like 2 to 4K, maybe even less when they first launched. And I actually tried to get one, and I got definitely priced out because what happened was a YouTuber did a video on it, and the price of node, this is a YouTube video by the way, the nodes were like 2 to 4K, and the price exponentially went up to like 20K within a couple of weeks, just because this video did so well and a lot of people were buying these nodes like crazy, and I just got priced out. And unfortunately, that's a bummer because these nodes are actually worth like $90,000 now. And they obviously, mine Gala, and, you get compensated by helping running the network. So Gala is actually dropping some new nodes that I'll get into in just a little bit, but Thor I thought was interesting, built on the Avalanche ecosystem, and I think that's really good for when it comes to a node operator and just the overall commitment to them building a quality product. Now that's not to say that Thor isn't risky, because definitely these node ecosystems are definitely a big risk, and I would consider Gala kind of on that lower risk, obviously, for them doing a lot of good things in the crypto space, games, and bringing celebrities into their project. So I think that they have absolutely lifted the entire crypto ecosystem with the names they have brought in. With Thor, they have, I believe, actually have their own smart contracts now, so it's not considered a fork anymore, but they're doing a lot of interesting things. Their team has passed, like, I believe it's the Assure docs, so they are like basically semi-doxed, right? And they're continuing to do something very interesting. They're also creating a game. Their NFTs and tokens on their platform, so their NFTs will be playable as characters, and they'll have their own in-game currency. They have a PvE system, or player versus environment, in a battle royale system. Says survive, earn tokens, and be the last Asgardian standing. They have NFT breeding. They have scholarship system. Future updates will include player versus player, VR compatibility, a voice to chat coded NPC, and further explanations to include open world farming, which I'm not sure what that is, but it sounds very interesting. And additional P2E games with cross token compatibility for additional utility. So that's what really got me excited about this project per se, because it reminds me of those parallels with the Gala ecosystem. Now, I'm not saying this is going to be the next Gala or less risky as Gala or whatever, right? All I'm saying is I'm drawing parallels because they're doing something similar that Gala did in the Avalanche. You know, they built on the Avalanche blockchain, so I think that's very interesting. And they are also cross-chain, which makes for an interesting case. Now, I think I'm obviously going to still do research and continue to do that before I pull the trigger, but the price has absolutely went down like crazy, and this is a good time to get into stuff like that. I'm not saying to get into this node, but in general in crypto, you want to buy things when they're low, of course, and that's why I'm taking a bigger and stronger look. Speaking of strong, another node I'm actually looking at as well, which has also gone down quite significantly. Now, these two have reduced their rewards, which probably is kind of one of the reasons why it went down. Obviously, with the global crisis going on, you know, the Fed being hawkish recently and the economy overall, there's many different factors why these have went down, but that's just crypto right now in general, obviously. So with that being said, that's all I really got for this video. I just wanted to talk about nodes and kind of what I was looking at. And, you know, if you want to watch more videos about, you know, how much you could earn, there's actually another YouTuber called Your Friend Andy who does really well, a bigger YouTuber, and he updates quite a bit on these different node ecosystems and even Thor, and he's done some on Strong as well. But I've talked to a couple of friends and buddies, you know, Strong and Thor kind of are people's top contenders. There's a couple other different node ecosystems as well, but those are the ones that have, you know, stuff coming out or something like that. And Thor, I believe, is helping run the Phantom blockchain. I believe Strong is too, and some other different ecosystems. It even says here on their website that they are partners with Phantom, Polygon, Sentinel, Pangea, DAOmaker, Bitcoin.com, and their team, you can see right here, is actually doxed as well. So with that being said, yeah, I always love dox teams because it's better than non-dox teams, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so, but yeah, that's all I got for this video. Make sure you smash and destroy that like button so we can break through the YouTube algorithm, and hit that summit bell. I'll see you guys in the next video at the blockchain. And as always, be like an NFT, be authentic, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.